The Rob Roy Way is a 79-mile, 128km through hike through the southern Highlands of Scotland. Join us on this epic hiking and camping journey, exploring the epic landscape, taking in the views and the good old Scottish weather and wildlife.
Sorry, you put the chicken balls out with the sauce on it.
It's morning! It's not a rapid, it's amazing. Aberfeldy whiskey distillery. It's much more peaceful in there than out here. It's our final morning. We're walking along the River Tay to Grandtully. And it is a glorious day. That's the way to do it. At the bridge. He's so fluffy. Following an old railway line again to Grandtully. Grandtully. Time for something different. There you go. Treat before the big hill. Looking forward to it. It is, and the verdict is chef kiss, 5-star. If you're in the area and you're feeling flush, go for it. I definitely will if I'm back. Yum. More water! The Grandtully Rapids. Great for rafting down. They have clubs here and everything. The statue of the squirrel overlords. Roy Way, Grandtully to Pitlochry. Whee! And there you go. Just like that. Piece of cake. We'll see. Here's a golf course. And a hill. Hi ho, hi ho. It's climbing hills we go. Do 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 do. Last clip on the golf course, we followed a path up through the teeing areas. It navigated us wrong. We went off course and had to cut through the woods to get back on. Dope. It gets brushy and midgies. This journey's been long and tough going. We've had everything except for snow. But looking back along the trail, I think that's just today's, but every day we can stop, get a viewpoint and look back and just see how far we've gone. Feeling achievement. Bumped into a guy while we're climbing up the hill to the top above Pitlochry. Gave us a heads up. Good couple of hours of climbing to go ahead yet, which is kind of what we expected, but we'll get it done. And then it's downhill and the train home, though ScotRail have unsurprisingly cancelled services from Perth, so we're having to go halfway home and then call upon family to come pick us up. Not what we planned. Check these views. See you soon. That looks super dunkable, but we got to keep going. Never mind. Shower tonight. I'll have to do it. Cold shower. Bridge to cross. With more water. Woo! That does look nice. And nice and clean as well, not brown. This is a gate designed for people walking the Rob Roy way. So, we reverse out. We get stabbed to buggery by the bushes. We get to the back. We open. And we go forward. Who's that supposed to be for? Holy balls. A little bit past that tumultuous gate, there's this little meadow that looks absolutely fantastic. There are maybe space for half a dozen tents, and 10-minute walk in that direction and you've got that little spot you can dip, which would be easy to do without bags on. This would be an awesome place to spend the last night before heading down to Pitlochry, but we need to get down tonight, so we're gonna mosey on. We're at the top of the hill. Whee! Everything we've done behind us. All the way. Madness. Right. Let's see if I can get this right then. So, Grandtully is down there. We walked along the River Leven, the River Tay, behind that hill, there. Past which is Aberfeldy, past which is Kenmore at the end of Loch Tay. So Loch Tay must go all the way back to that faded mountain at the back there, which I think is the bottom of where we camped when we went to the Ardronic Hotel. Past that is Killin. So behind that hill is the walk back to Strathire, which must be all the way back there. And then top Strathire goes past Lubnaig, which I think goes all the way down to that hill there, which I think is Ben Ledy. Then you got the walk to Callander, which is probably back behind about there. Then across Loch Benacart. Then you've got mountains that are beyond the range of the camera and this mist. That feels like one hell of an epic journey, and that was still 2 days into the walk. Holy poop on a stick. One last wee look back before we descend. Well, disappear into the trees and then descend. Oh look, Schiehallion. Schiehallion from every angle it would seem. Two and a half miles. 2.5 miles of forest track. Oh, my tootsies are gonna hate me. Yeah. Here is Stone Circle, I think. Let's get some photographs up closer. And sunset view. This looks like it could be it here. Found it. I follow and break my leg at the last stand. That way. Pitlochry in the distance, a mile to go. Pub for a pint and then the train home. Yes. Then a shower. Nice sunset. And some coos. As always, paths going through somebody's farmstead. Back on the tarmac. Descending down to Pitlochry. The end is nigh. Yeah. Now the biggest challenge. Warburtons. I mean, crossing the A9. Not a fun road. Thankfully it's quiet. Clear. Near the end. You're in Pitlochry. At sunset. He's duck. Yeah. Back on the NC7 cycle path. Do not cycle or swing on the bridge. I assume it means swinging from these things, not, you know. Anyway. Oh wow. These rivers are high. This is the River Tummel, I believe. Yep. Cat GPT behind me confirms. That was one wobbly bridge to walk over. Holy crap. Got a nice picture of the sunset. If I remember, I'll stick it up now. Unless there's a signpost somewhere. This is the finish line. Find out soon enough. Woo! In absence of any other marker, declaring this the finish line. Woohoo! And we're through. The end. Welcome to our last day. We started off at Aberfeldy in the campsite. We took off and we followed the road up here past the Dewar Distillery. And then cut off here and then follow the path around here. We wanted to camp here. There wasn't anywhere to camp. This field was all ploughed and the sides of this were all verdgy. There was a few spots we could have camped on the stones at the river's edge, but I'm not sure that would have been wise. Would have been a pinch. If we'd have kept on going, as we did, we'd have passed one or two spots where we could have potentially camped. But so it's a lovely meandering river walk with there were some canoes rowing down the river that we kept seeing each time we stopped to rest. Somewhere along here you get onto an old abandoned railway line. We also passed another couple doing a charity hike. This is Kirsty's Kids, so it's a charity for children in Ukraine. And it was an elderly couple. They must have been in their 60s, maybe older, I'm not sure, but they looked fit and they were pushing a wheelbarrow with the oar in. And they were doing 20-mile days, and yeah, definitely seasons hikers. This is my first long distance hike. The furthest I'd walked in a day prior to this was about 12 miles when I was about 10 with my parents, and I think I probably got carried for half of it. Anyway, we carried on. We stopped in Grandtully and we went straight to the chocolatier. Bumped into our German friend again, and then had hot chocolates and tried some of their the praline chocolate things, and some cake, and oh my goodness, 10 out of 10. Would stop again. Then we carried on up past Grandtully. The memorial stone here, and up this hill, and this relatively slow going hill. It took us quite a while to get up, but then you get round here, there's a really weird style gate type thing, which I don't know how that other couple got the wheelbarrow through because we barely squeezed through with the backpacks on. And then this meandering section here is just so pretty. We took so many photos and videos just looking back over everything. You could see back to, I think, the side of Loch Lubnaig, and it was on the horizon, and yeah, just all the hills and everything, and it was epic. It just gave some perspective to just how much work we'd done. It was awesome. Yeah, another couple set up camp here, and we pushed on. We wanted to get to Pitlochry to grab a pint before the last train out, and we were pushing it for time. But yeah, we passed a stone circle roundabout here, which I tried to get video and footage of, but it was off the beaten path, and we just wanted to keep on going down this meandering path here, and then you get to about here, and you can see out over a farm into Pitlochry and the hills beyond. Epic view, just welcoming. And we trudged on down, crossed the A9. Not the best road to try and walk across, but we made it. Crossed the bridge here, which was epic with the River Tunnel, and then meander through town. There's a sign around about here that says you're half a mile from the end, and then you follow the road, and there's nothing that officially says you're at the end. But there's a little park, a memorial park thing, and a memorial cross that pretty much marks the end. We went for a pint, and we got a train heading homewards, and that was our 8-day hike of the Rob Roy Way. And I would do it again if I could dodge those roads. We're aiming to do East Highland Way, West Highland Way, and the Speyside Way, visiting lots of distilleries. That should be fun. They won't be happening this year, they're for next year. Till then, it's keeping fit, and videos coming up. We have a pup that we're picking up a week from now, actually, 2 weeks from now. And we're hoping to train her up to come do some of these hikes with us, because our Cocker Spaniel, who's down here on the floor, he's so cute. He's a little arthritic-y and old in the bones, so we take him on short walks, but we're not taking him on the longer expeditions. But we've got this golden retriever that we're hoping will come join us, and haven't I cozy? Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. I'm cozy in house now. It is the end of November. We did this walk the end of August. So if you've seen this, it's the last video of this series. More to come. Hope you've enjoyed. If you've done the Rob Roy Way, I've seen a few people commenting that they've done it. Yeah, leave some comments. Give us some feedback. If you've got your own videos and stuff, feel free to see if you can link something in. I'll catch you next time. Thanks again.